Hi, my name is Jill White Huffman. I'm a licensed professional counselor and a marriage family therapist, and I'm located in Greensboro, North Carolina. I do welcome you to visit my Facebook page. I'll try to have topics there that hopefully would be helpful to you. If they're not helpful to you, maybe you can share and pass it on to a friend or a family member that you feel like could benefit from some of the topics that I share. Also, visit my website. Today, what I'd like to talk about is, in my private practice, most of my population, the population that I work with are couples. And so, whether you're married, whether you're getting ready to get married, or whether you're just dating or contemplating whether you want to date, the biggest thing that I always try to stress is that before you can go into a relationship or while you're in a relationship, it's just really important that you learn to love yourself. It's hard for someone to be attracted to you if you don't love and appreciate yourself. So self-love is extremely important. Sometimes people really struggle in this area, and that's why a lot of times the relationship, it becomes so enmeshed with a lot of dysfunction and a lot of issues and problems because we haven't learned to love ourselves as individuals before we connect with someone else. So really important that you learn to love yourself. Again, I work a lot with relationships, and when I'm working with individuals, we work with those components of self-care. We get into those nitty-gritty pieces of what's causing these issues in our relationship. Does it really come from us, or does it come from our partner? Does it come from us not connecting because we don't know how? So just so many different issues. So if you're having issues, if you're having struggles, challenges within your dating relationship, your married relationship, or that you're thinking about getting married, then do feel free to call me. We can schedule a time for you to come in. I'd love to work with you because this is what I do most. I work with couples. My name is Jill White Huffman. I'm a licensed professional counselor, a marriage and family therapist, and I'm also a licensed massage and bodywork therapist. Over the years, I've had the opportunity to work with lots and lots of individuals. In my private practice as a massage therapist, I've worked with just so many different chronic issues. I've worked with people that are just enduring a lot of stress. I tend to use a lot of different modalities. People will ask, Jill, what do you most specialize in? Of course, you'll be able to visit my website if you have an opportunity, and it'll tell you some of the things that I work mostly with, the modalities that I work and techniques that I work most with. But I will say, I don't call myself one particular therapist. I tend to try to work with the body, with the different needs and the different elements that you express, and those areas that I feel as I am working on the body that may need some help. So it just depends on what's going on, is the technique that I use. As a licensed professional counselor, of course, you'll see that about 98% of the population that I work with are couples, but that does not negate that I do not work, that I will not work with individuals, because I do work with individuals. I work with individuals with just all types of issues. People come into me because, they're making some life adjustment situations. They may be encountering some stress related issues, adjustment, some grief and loss. I work a lot with depression, anxiety, and some of the PTSD as it relates to just some of the traumatic events that have happened in people's lives, or as it relates to, say, postpartum depression or some of the infidelity issues that people have struggled or are working through. So, again, I do encourage you to visit my website. I have a lot more information there where you can learn more about me. And also go over to my Facebook page. There's so many different topics that I write about, and hopefully there's some tips that I can share with you, some things that may be helpful to you with different issues. So as it relates to something physical, as it relates to something emotional, or it could be mental, emotional, or physical. So again, rush over, look at my Facebook page, and I hope you'll enjoy reading some of the topics. Now, I hope that the segment that I'm sharing today has certainly been helpful to you. If you've got any questions, do feel free to call me. The number, it's 336-855-1860. 336-855-1860. Thank you.